Hello and a very warm welcome to the Grassroots Weekend, the show. I'm Mal Lee, your host for this evening, and as they say every other evening, I hope everyone's keeping well out there and you've had a lovely bank holiday weekend so far. That's if you're not working. Unfortunately, I'm back in work tomorrow, and I was back in work on a Thursday. So, bank holiday weekends mean nothing to me. Support work, let's not go into it. Anyway, hope you're all having a great time. Hope you had some great football today, and I know there's been summer leagues and there's been tournaments around and about all over the country, especially for the bank holiday weekend because it's a long one. If you're off and the kids are off, obviously you've entered all kinds of competitions. No doubt social media will come to life with everyone who's won cups, trophies, everyone's taken part in the games themselves. And I'd just like to mention today with Ray Woodhouse and his River tournament, brilliant. Can't knock it today, it was absolutely fantastic. Having a great chat to all the referees there. Yeah, it was lovely, the weather was fantastic, the teams were fantastic, and also I was having a chat to some of the managers there from Old Towns, getting invited to all kinds of presentations, and dear me, I've got a massive list for June, so good luck to all the teams who are having their presentations. I'm sure you're going to really enjoy them. I'll be doing your trophies for you next year, won't I? Yes, I will. This year, thankfully, I didn't take on any work for it because it would have been just a little bit too much, because I'm organising the skydivers well, trying to organise a meeting to get all the skydivers around and about with me, and hopefully, fingers crossed, as you saw my post last night, fingers crossed, I'll be able to do it. That is entirely up to the surgeon, not to me, because they need to see a medical form. I can't sneak my way on this one. If it was the walk round Hadrian's Wall, I'd just be doing that. I think you'd all know me. But unfortunately, if they say, no, you can't, well, if they say no, you can't, then I can't, can I, anyway? So I've just got to hope all things go well. I'm slowly but surely walking a little bit further, climbing more stairs, just to keep myself going. But you do feel it. There's no way I could walk, I don't know, 500 yards at the moment. That's gives you an idea just how much you can do. You're limited at the moment, but you want to do more. You want to jog if you can, but you can't. It's one of those things. Anyway, planting the message early, that's don't cross the line. Respect starts here. And you know what? It really does. Today was brilliant. Loads of parents, loads of support, loads of clapping. It must have been the weather. Plenty of people were there. And I know tomorrow on the Sunday, it's going to be rather busy indeed there, because a lot more teams, a lot more referees are required for Sunday. So let's see how things go. Got me water, trying to have plenty of water. I'll be just dehydrating. It was warm today, which was good. I enjoyed that. A little bit warm weather. Okay, the wind was blustery, but football was great. The kids were superb. Some great football there. I don't even think I saw a bad tackle. I don't think I saw any yellow cards whatsoever. Isn't that part of grassroots football? Isn't that lovely to see? Then referees not brandishing cards, and because you know there's a little bit of animosity when that happens. Just lovely. Absolutely fantastic. Enjoyed the day immensely. Well done, Ray and the team there, putting on a nice little tournament, and I'm sure the referees enjoyed themselves as well. Talking to them, they really did. Easy games, I suppose. When you say easy games, great support from the parents, and that makes it part and parcel of a referee's package, should we say, on the day. You know, even Sophie loved it today. Well done to Soph. She was made up with it. Callum, talking, having a really good conversation with them too today. Talking about where we're going, the way forward, what they can do, what they're not doing, what they expect, what they're trying to achieve. Brilliant. Great to talk to the young referees. And Billy Vaughan, wow. Do you know what, my honest opinion, he's a better referee than he is a manager. And I'm sure everyone will be going, oh, I echo that. Billy's superb. You look the part as well. You dress the part and you act the part. That is brilliant to see. A referee turn up in all the gear. The kids look back, and that shows respect straight away. Because we all know, you do see some referees with the coat on, with, you know, the county FAs don't like it, do they, if the referee are not in your uniform. So, let's see what happens anyway. Well done, Bill. Give you 10 out of 10 for today. I must admit, and I'll have to text you as well, get on to you and let you know. Yeah, I think you had 3 games. I don't think there was any problems. I don't think there was any problems at all throughout the day. It was great. Well done to Steve for organising the referees with us as well. That was brilliant. It's great. When it all comes together like that, that is what grassroots football is all about. It was lovely to see the staff yet again at Jeffrey Humble. Brilliant they are. What more could you ask for? They're always there to help you, and that's what we want when you go out to enjoy the day. And it was great. It was a nice early finish as well. Gets me in the mood, gives me a little more relaxation, I suppose, if there's such a thing as relaxation. Social media burns you out, isn't it, because you're never off that one. But at least I can get myself going and get more texts off the team. I've kept away from them with the heart of gold at the moment, so they're all texting me, we're all having a bit of banter, and that brings you around as well. It's great to talk. Rob Lindsay, fantastic, and we were talking as well on the phone there, so I made a little bit of time for Rob, and we chatted away, and we were talking about team logos. Yes, your logos. I know all you teams, you all get your logos out there. Okay, a lot put them on, included in the kits. But we can now get you, if you just get your kits and you've got no logos, please, why don't you contact myself or the badge man, mal@don'txtheline.com, and we can give you the quote on your team logos. But the minimum order is 20, and get 20, well, what can we offer you? I'll have a word with Rob as well. So mal@don'txtheline.com. For your logos, your football logos in grassroots football, and we can't wait to start our team. Still await my affiliation from the FA. I was talking to 1 or 2 referees about the whole game system. I'm sure ever since you mention that name, everyone cringes and thinks, oh dear me, what are we doing? What are we doing? Well, there you go. We need to get all these referees registered as well, but they're all trying to register. Especially the young referees were telling me there's a bit of a problem there, because they have to put all the parents' details, and there's different settings there for parents and what have you, so it becomes confusing to the young referee, and they've got to try and sort it out all next week. So I think really we should have a nice little, let's just say, for instance, the leagues that use these referees have been there before. They should go with the information that they already have, the whole game system, and it should be, there you go, re-registering, £20, whatever you're paying to re-register, that's your affiliation. Not get all the parents to, we all also know about safeguarding, but all those parents are on the referee's handbook or on the WhatsApp group. It's all controlled, and especially in the league that I deal with as well, the North Liverpool GFL. That's controlled very, very well indeed. They have all the parents' comments, notes, and they can contact them regarding their registration. So why can't we just sort of, there you go, league, I'd like to re-register to be an official in your league. The league can then pass on the information, stays the same, end of, just a year older, that's all it is. But they have all that information. Why change everything? Doesn't make sense to me. Any ideas out there? What could we do to improve the whole game system? I'm sure the FA will be all ears on this one as well, because we've all had problems with it, trying to organise things. It is far too complicated for many. The whole country is on it. The whole country is trying to do it, all trying to keep up with things, all trying to do it on time. The pressure's on leagues, managers, coaches, welfare officers, safeguarding officers, you name it, everything is on there, and it's £25 for a welfare course. But before you do that, you have to do the child safeguarding course, which is £30, that's £55. Then you have to or go for your affiliation number, which is £25, I think it is. Then you have to go for your insurance, which is another £25, if I'm correct, before you can start organising your team, getting things going. You need to move forward. Everyone needs to be DBS checked as well, and I think as a volunteer that's about £10.50 if that hasn't gone up with your county FA. Now I've got the highest ones in safeguarding in healthcare, support work, and yet it's the same information on a DBS check that I send to the LCFA, and you still have to pay because they will not accept any other safeguarding or DBS check from anyone else. I find this absolutely tough, I really, really do, and I'm sure everyone and the majority of people will agree out there, if you've got a DBS check from your work, from whatever it is, and they say working with children, that's great if you're in support work and you've got all your safeguarding certificates, they should be taken into account, not separated, not you've got to do them again. I think it's wrong. More money, where's it going? Why do you have to go under an individual? Why can you not just be as one DBS check? Because they're only as safe as tomorrow, aren't they? You put them in for today, that covers you for today. You say 3 years, but what can happen in those 3 years? There needs to be a foolproof system, a cheaper system, and keep the cost down for everyone in grassroots football. I'm organising a team now, we all know that, and I'm finding, and I'm learning, and I'm watching, and I'll have my ideas and my opinions as how you can keep the cost down. As we go over it, I'll talk to managers, I'll talk to coaches, I'll talk to committee members, I'll talk to the people who own all these hubs, and obviously the county FAs themselves. What can we do to improve and make it better in the pocket for everyone involved in grassroots football? Because it's going to be a bit turmoil for next season, I assure you, for all the changes, for everything that's going on within community groups, everyone who is sorting things out. I must admit, we do need to organise something that's extra special. I was only looking at my SoundCloud there because there's a lot to adjust, so we're just going to flick a switch there, and it's no thank you, so I have to take that one off there because otherwise, as you can see, everything there is just opening up. You can't see it obviously on SoundCloud, but I'm getting all kinds of pop-ups at the moment, so I'll just have to switch them off, get them all organised and get back to normality. And thankfully it's recording, we've got everything going on to the show, so no one's missing a beat, as they say, and you can see what's going on live as well on DXTL TV. And again, it's nice to be back. It is, because I've been off for a couple of weeks and we're trying to get shows done, shows organised, and we're trying to get a grip of people coming into the studio, and we will. And the young commentators, with a bit of luck, should be back next Friday. Dan sent an apologies already, and I understand that because he's got things on his club presentation, as we just talked about. All these teams are having presentations, so I hope they all have the best trophies in the world and they enjoy it, because they've all worked hard, the kids in their football teams, and they're still working hard now because there isn't a break, is there? You go from winter straight into summer, and then there's tournaments to fit in between them as well. We just get together and find out what's going on, why these teams also in summer leagues cancel on the day. Does it make sense? Okay, they look out there at the weather and it's bank holiday, it's a long one this weekend, and teams, just drowned myself there, sorry, and teams just want to go away, or mums and dads want to take the kids out saying, look, you can play football next week, let's cancel this and let's get on with a day out. And I agree with family time. There's nothing better than family time, is there? People getting together and people all organise each other and getting out, laughing, joking, enjoying the fairgrounds, whatever it may be, the beaches. In this weather, it's nice. The weather, not too bad, and it's a bit blowy, as we say, but you can go out and enjoy yourselves. And especially even after grassroots football, if you've got early games, pack your bags, get your picnic baskets open and all set off for a trek, for a walk, for a camp out, whatever you may do, whatever you may be and whatever you may enjoy, just go and do it. Take some pressure off, because it's a long weekend and I know for a fact you won't be wanting to go back to work next week. So anyway, we talked about the logos. Get in touch with us if you're talking about your club logos. I'll have a chat with Rob and see what you can do. Yes, club logos, your badges, you'll see it on the DXTL FC kit when they come out for September, providing they get me affiliation, and hopefully I'll let you know the league that we are going in, if we get in there as well, because that's got to be accepted. And once we get the affiliation number, then we're all good to go. It's all been approved. That's what the local county FA say. So I've got a nice little bit of help as well off Col Fulton. Great mate out there who's always organising things with me, and we just want to get in touch and work things together, because teamwork, there's nothing better than teamwork, as we all know. We talk about that every time on the show. It always improves results, it improves the body language around everyone if we all work together as one. It does, and the attitudes can improve if we can get these managers to keep together and talk about what we can do to improve grassroots football with the parents, with your coaches, with your kids. Have separate meetings if you possibly can, you know, as long as it's an adult there with you, because there's nothing worse than you trying to get a chat with the adults and they've all brought the kids. It's a team again, they all know each other, so off they go, running around, picking up bits, throwing things. You know the way kids work, we all do, and it gets annoying, so you can't really concentrate. Whoever's speaking there can't concentrate. It was lovely to talk to Silcox Miller as well today, Steve. Brilliant, being invited to his presentation to go and have a drink. I don't drink, by the way, folks, and that's why he said all expenses are paid. There's an orange juice there waiting for me. Stay, I know you, but I know that is one hell of a presentation, and his plans seem to be absolutely brilliant this year, because all these managers are making an audio, and I can't wait to see that. And do you know what, I've seen that on Sheffield and District Junior Sunday League. I can't thank you enough for supporting the Respect programme, playing our song, Football Emotions, people singing and dancing and clapping to it, and Steve Clayton from Sheffield has asked me to write a follow-up, and you know what, I really am putting pen to paper, and I'm going to do a follow-up. So watch this space, I'm going to get this together, and I'm going to make it for two. I'm going to make it extra special and involve a few more kids. Let's get some more football in there. But you could see the drone that was in there, that was used, it was fascinating. Kids shots, football shots, kids are all laughing, joking, dancing. Great to see, great to be involved in. And as I say, let's do a little bit of a follow-up. Okay, look at it, Respect starts here. Planting the message early, that is us at Don't Cross the Line. Bringing people together, that's one of our cards. We used to put a little bag there, and as I've told you there, that clips onto them, and we put grass seeds in there, and we just give them out. It's just a little marketing ploy. That works. What an idea, I think it was great. And we're up for that all the time, always up for ideas, always up to improving grassroots football. The club, DXTL TV from the touchlines, to SoundCloud, everything. I've really got a motor on now. I'm not sit back because I need funding in, and I've got to work on a funding programme as well, so we can keep these places going, because we're a not-for-profit organisation. Everyone knows I'm a full-time support worker. Used to be senior, dropped down in class, as they say, because the pressure is just getting too much as you go along, because the amount of work that I've got to do here and the challenges ahead for me, I've got to get through them. Hopefully, fingers crossed, you can support me in it. Hearts of Gold initiatives, go on today, please, and have a little look. And any of our friends that you know doing a skydive, please donate to it. I'm going to bombard that now, get you all involved. And I know every penny counts, but I also know every penny counts at home as well, because a lot of people are having a difficult time out there. So we all need to do overtime if it's available. We all need to work very, very hard. And sometimes the pressure gets on you as a family member and the kids as well, because things don't go the way that you planned, especially in life. And I've had a rough time since 2021. I want to say that I wouldn't have celebrated Happy New Year to me or to everyone else if I'd have known what was going to come within the first 6 months of the new year. I was looking forward to it, and I was hoping it was going to pan out the way I wanted to, but a lot comes on, and like families out there as well, you go through it a lot sometimes, but you have to grin, bear it, kick on, and believe in what you're doing and what you're trying to achieve, and continue doing that. Honestly, I just hope I turn the corner and I start taking 10 steps forward and 1 step back. That'd be a lot better, not 10 steps back and 1 step forward. I need to improve that, and I aim to kick on and improve my own lifestyle if I can. But in the meantime, I've got to get myself fit and ready, and 100% fit for the possible skydive, and also Hadrian's Wall walk, 85 mile over the 3 day. Thank you very much for tuning in to us. It's been a pleasure talking to you and watching football today. Well done, Ray. Same again tomorrow. Loads of respect on and off the field of play. Wherever you are, respect your referee. Make sure they enjoy themselves as well. They're only human after all. For myself, Mal Lee and all the team here at the Grassroots Show, Don't Cross the Line and Respect programme and Hearts of Gold. We'll see you tomorrow. Have a great evening. Enjoy the rest of the bank holiday weekend. Goodbye.